baseball player from Saucon Valley. Frankie, how are you doing today?
What's going on? I'm doing good. How about you?
Pretty good. So let's just start this quick. When did you start playing baseball?
Ooh. I was probably like 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm. What was it like? Like how did it start? Like how did you get into playing baseball?
Everyone else was doing it, so I was like, yeah, I might as well join them.
So it was like a trend for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who was like a baseball player you looked up to growing up that like you wanted to be just like?
I didn't really. Chris?
I'm here.
I don't really watch baseball growing up, but
if you had to say like one player, like
Jeter, I feel like that's the standard answer, But yeah, definitely.
And that makes sense. He's like one of the best all time, obviously.
Yep.
How has this season gone so far for you? I mean, I know you pitched a couple weeks ago.
Me, not what I want. I've been in my head a lot, but we've been better. I'm pitching Saturday. I know that, but once the mental stuff is to the side, I'm good. But yeah, just gotta.
So, how is the mental side like affected? Like, what's it? Is it just you're inside your head? You just want to be the best?
It's not even like it's not baseball stuff. It's just like outside stuff. Like if something goes wrong, you just start thinking a lot. And then like everything else just like all the I'm sorry. And then everything else, it just fumbles after. But once you can control your mental and like everything outside of the sport, it just becomes so much easier.
Yeah. So then, how is the preparation for each game for you?
Well, I don't really do a lot because like I'm just simple, but I wait until like 40 minutes before game time, then do bands for like 5-10 minutes. Then I do light throwing, and then I throw, and then I warm up in the pen, like 30 pitches, and then I just wait till the game starts, and then it's go time.
Yeah. So besides pitching, what like when you're not pitching, what else? Like, are you infield, outfield? Like, how's that looking like?
Well, they have me in infield, and I would prefer outfield because I just like it more. But we have a bunch of outfielders on our team, so they're trying the infield, but yeah, so infield.
Yeah. What is like your favorite position to play?
Pitcher. That's all. That's my thing.
What's the pitching repertoire look like? Have you gotten like any sliders, knuckleballs yet?
We got knuckleball. We got a 4-seam, 2-seam, splitter, curveball, and slider going right now.
Oh, that's good. No changeup.
Splitter.
I always see Clay Holmes is always throwing his knuckleballs. Like, I don't know how the hell he does.
He throws a knuckleball?
Yeah, he throws a knuckle curve.
Oh.
He's good with it, too.
Different, but yeah.
Not really different.
Kind of.
So, baseball-wise, what do you want your, like, future to look like? Are you, like, planning to go to college for baseball, maybe make the MLB?
Well, that's what I'm hoping for, but, I gotta actually get good, like really good, not just like good enough for high school where I can compete, but I have to, if I really want it, I have to get, to best of the best. I have to take stuff very seriously with school and stuff and lifting and training. Yeah. So what I want to go to college, that'd be great, but I just gotta take everything a lot more serious.
Yeah, that makes sense. So during the baseball season, do you like watch any film? Like, does your team or even yourself like take days off to watch film?
No, we don't watch film because it's not really like football where we can actually like study stuff. We can't I guess we could study a certain pitcher, but we don't watch film.
Like even not of like yourselves, like say like you're batting and like there's like some tweaks you have to make, like watch.
Well, I know some people to like get attention from colleges. I don't do it yet because I don't really mess with all that like Twitter and stuff. I know people, they like take their clips from games and post it on Twitter and stuff. I don't do that.
So how's the batting average? I think I heard you say before it's over 280 at least.
I think we're back up to 350-ish. I'm not sure because I know in our last game I went 2 for 4. So
that's really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're back up to the 350 range, which I should be at. I should be above 3. I should be batting 500, but not everything goes that we want.
Yeah, is it still mental stuff that you want to be back up?
I maybe fielding. It's just a rare case of the yips, but which is mental, but still. Like pitching wise, like if I'm not in my head, I'm dealing, and same thing with anything else.
How do you plan on kind of overcoming the mental part of the game to help get better at just doing the best you can?
Well, because I know my skill set, I know I'm good enough. It's just I have to not if something goes wrong, I just have to think next play and to forget about it. But and that's where it comes back in. It's not it's if something goes wrong in the field, I don't think about the error. I just get down in my own thoughts, and I think about stuff outside of baseball, and that's what I have to be better on. Which I've been better. My last outing, I went 5 innings, 2 unearned runs, 7 Ks, so that was better.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It must be great too, because you got a lot of support kind of too with there's a lot of good hitters, a lot of great pitchers. I mean, Cole Huber is an amazing pitcher team. So being in that group of guys, how it's with them, around whether it's practice or games, is the energy well, is the chemistry good?
Well, sometimes I feel like for some reason our energy is always higher when Cole's pitching, which I understand. It's Cole, just Cole. So obviously we're gonna be more excited, I guess you can say. I feel like as a team, because none of us we don't have that bond like Albert, Klotz, Rocky, Ronnie. We don't. I feel like none of us have that bond yet.
Yeah.
So I feel like as a team and teammates, we have to actually build up that brotherhood a lot more. So it's I wanted to get to the point where I can go to any one of my teammates and talk about real life stuff and not just see them at practice and stuff. It's just they're my baseball friends. I want to build that brotherhood and so we're all tight and stuff.
That makes sense. Do Saucon alumni ever come out to practices or games?
We got our Saucon alumni. Nicholas Millets is our JV coach, actually. So, and pretty much Mike Kiak, assistant coach on varsity, he went to Saucon. Our pitching coach, he went to Palisades. I know that. But yeah, my brother, he comes out. Joey DiRusso. Shout him out real quick. He comes out sometimes. And then there's other people from just people that are just around the game just come out sometimes.
So what are some goals you have for this season? Because I know we're early on. There's still a good batch of games left. What's some of your goals?
The goal, I would say, on the varsity standpoint is win out the rest of our games because we haven't been what we're known for. We haven't been where we're supposed to be. So we have to win out 5 of our next 6 games to make playoffs. Okay. So we have to be locked in all the time. We have to win every game. It doesn't we can't drop 1 or 2. We got to win every single one and show people that Saucon baseball is still Saucon baseball and that we're still the top dogs. 2 Pete district chips. We're going for the 3rd one, and then JV on the standpoint, I feel like there's too much goofing around, and we gotta. Because I understand JV, everyone's having fun, but I feel like for me personally, it's too much fun, and it's not enough serious baseball.
Yeah. Is JV baseball kind of like JV basketball, where there's no playoffs, or is there actually?
No, yeah, there are no playoffs for JV.
Okay, so it's only varsity with the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you play both JV and varsity? How's that like?
Yes. I pitched once on varsity, didn't go too well, and now I've just been pitching for JV, build my confidence back up. So hoping that we make it to playoffs, I'm going to be able to pitch a lot. That's the goal. So just to make it back up there and stay there.
Mm-hmm. Is the schedule like rough for you personally, since you're doing both JV and varsity?
I practice with varsity, so not, but like sometimes like if we have games on the same day, like my coach, like varsity head coach, he'll decide where I go and stuff, and then like practice and stuff, I'm always with varsity, and then like so the rule, the NC like a NCAA rule is that everyone needs at least one day off. So like there's like games and practices every day. He'll tell me one day to just not show up. I need a day off. It's required.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. I mean, you can't just
yeah.
So what about any personal goals for yourself, like dropping the ERA maybe, or bumping the average or OPS? But so what are your personal goals you have for yourself this season?
A personal goal I have had for like past couple months is I really want to hit 80. I've been close. I know that. But I really want to hit 80. It's something I've wanted for like the past maybe 5 months. Like, I really want to hit 80. And I also just want like all the mental stuff to not care. I kind of want to be like Corey Kluber, no emotion, just baseball, and then just taking care of business and not letting anything else affect you.
So like the opposite of Trevor Bauer.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when you're in that box, how much of the emotions build up? Like you say you always want to hit 80. Like what's the emotions like when you're inside the box hitting against like these great pitchers around the wherever?
Well, I haven't gotten a chance to hit on varsity yet, so I'm hitting JV. So like I've been leadoff past couple of games, so pretty much just get on base. Is that's my job. I have to get on base at the beginning of the game to start stuff. So my mentality is just find a pitch, and if I can hit it, hit it. But if I don't see anything, I'll take my walk. I'll take my free base.
Yeah. What has been like the toughest team you guys have faced, whether it's varsity or even JV? Like,
okay, well, I feel like the best game that we have had, like from a full team standpoint, was probably our first game versus Notre Dame, which we lost at 15-10. We're playing them again this Saturday, and on varsity, I don't know. Tough one. I'm just gonna assume and throw it out there. Our toughest match on varsity is gonna be Banger. We play them twice in 3 days, so we have our makeup game. So we have Banger, Prom, Banger. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be easier the second game against Banger, since like what they're like coming out?
Depends who they throw. Because I'm just gonna assume we're gonna throw Cole the first time.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what else. I'm just assuming that we're gonna throw Cole game 1, and maybe I'll pitch. I have no idea.
Yeah. So for that JV game with the loss 15-10, what was like the thing that like you guys didn't capitalize the most that caused that loss?
Well, it was earlier in the year, so we were all complaining about how cold it was, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it. But I think it was just mental mistakes and just not 100% locked in all the time. Because I mean, Notre Dame, they're good. Like it's Notre Dame. Yeah, they're always going to be good. They're always going to be a good game for us. So like they're JV guys. They're good. I know. Yeah. Some of them are. I think they should be on varsity, but they're just too young. But so, we just have to like this Saturday. We just have to be better. That's it. We just have to be better, feel better, get better, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. So you have a good night. Everyone watch Frankie play baseball. You'll get better.
Yep. Totally.
Have a good night.
You too, man.